Greetings everyone. Today is Friday, the 14th of November 2025. Let's recap on the highlights for the IFP. IFP President and Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Honorable Velenkosini Hlabisa, has described local government as the engine of service delivery and the bridge between government and communities. Addressing a two-day COGTA sector strategic planning gathering on 10 and 11 November 2025 under the theme "Every municipality must work." Honorable Hlabisa says, when local government works, people's lives improve and our democracy grows stronger.
Sufficient to make South Africa work. If local government can work, South Africa will work. A national government can work, 9 provinces can work, but if 257 municipalities are not working, South Africa will be dysfunctional as a country.
IFP Chairperson in KwaZulu-Natal and Premier Honorable Thamsanqa Ntuli led the sitting of the Provincial Council on AIDS, PCA, whose aim is to lead an HIV-free province in the near future. During his address, Honorable Ntuli said Close the Gap campaign aims to reach 1.1 million people nationally who are aware of their HIV status but are not on treatment and whom the government aims to reinstate in care. IFP spokesperson and Deputy Minister of Transport, Honorable Mkhuleko Hlengwa, joined Operation Vala Zonke in KwaVuma. South Africa's massive 750,000 kilometer road network, the longest in Africa and 11th in the world, is getting a major boost. This program, launched on the 8th of August 2022, brings together SANRAL, all 9 provinces and 278 municipalities to fix potholes and rebuild our infrastructure.
The road we are at is one of the important major arteries within this district, which links up with the 2 countries, Mozambique and Eswatini, and as part of the tourism interventions. The potholes response continues to be an apex priority. The app is up and running. As we fill potholes, people continue to report, and we continue fixing roads as part of the road safety intervention.
KZN MEC for Economic Development, Tourism and Environmental Affairs, IFP's Honorable Reverend Musa Zondi led a vital outreach service delivery program at the Sibongile Sports Ground in Endumeni. Department entities hosted exhibitions to showcase their initiatives, funding mechanisms, and support services, all aimed at advancing economic growth, tourism development, and environmental sustainability in KwaZulu-Natal. Let's check what is happening in our municipalities. 91 small business owners within the IFP-led Umlalazi municipality under the leadership of Mayor Honorable Queen Kulu have benefited from a range of business support equipment. The support was provided through the Department of Small Business Development's Informal and Micro Enterprise Business Development Program led by Minister Stella Ndabeni in partnership with the Umlalazi Municipality and SITA. As the IFP is contesting a by-election in Mandeni on the 26th of November 2025, we are saying it's time for change in Mandeni. Let's unite and make our mark in the Ward 17 by-election on the 26th of November 2025. Vote Nondumiso Shandu for real service delivery and a brighter future.
I'll fight against crime and work closely with law enforcement to make our communities safe. I'll also address the persistent electricity outage and ensure that we build a community hall that serves as a center for meetings, events, and youth activities. Many community members still live without proper sanitation facilities. I'll make it a priority to ensure that every household has access to decent toilets.
And finally, it's all systems go with preparations to host the 2025 Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi Legacy Cup. The 6th Legacy Cup will be held at Prince Mangosuthu Regional Stadium in Olondi on Sunday, the 16th of November. Until next time, Sethembe Sisebenzela wena.